Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 40, the big 4-0 of the Frisky Whiskey.
I remember being 40 once.
Now, you might notice that we're in a different location from our typical episodes where we're usually hanging out at either Mike D or my place. Today, we are joined by our repeat guest. I think this is the third episode for you, maybe even the fourth.
Third.
Three. And we are actually hanging out with Steve. He wanted to kind of introduce us to some of his collection. So, with that said, Mike D, what are we getting into?
So this is going to be a really good episode. I'm excited about this because I am going to be trying some stuff I've never tried before. And it's a great brand. It's a great name. And Steve was kind enough to share this with us. So it's our episode's called Winter's Coming, the Maker's Mark Edition. Oh, not Winter's Coming. Wheat is coming.
The winter's wheat.
I blew that all up.
You blew it up.
I blew it all up.
It happens.
It happens. But I'm actually excited about this. So, Steve, tell us about what these are. And there's a certain path almost that you can talk about with these.
Yeah, so these bottles right here are part of their wood finishing series.
Okay.
These two on the ends. And that was something that started in 2019.
So that one's a 2000.
This is the latest, the 23.
23.
And this actually I recently found, just stumbled across, wasn't even looking for it necessarily. And this is the 19. This is the one that kicked off the wood finishing series.
So cool.
So I thought that was kind of fun to have the first and the last of that series. And then the reason that they ended it was to do kind of more special singular things like this guy right here, the Maker's Cellar Aged. Some of you may have heard of that one. Mm-hmm. And that one came out this year.
Okay, I love that packaging, the paper around it. That's really cool. Yeah. And what's this next to all these bottles? What is that?
And then this little guy over here is old limestone mixing water. It's limestone water from Kentucky. So this is the legit
cool
stuff.
I'm looking forward to that.
That's actually cool. Mm-hmm. Now, have you ever just drink a glass of that?
I
haven't. I'm just curious what it tastes like.
I've never had it by itself.
Okay, I'm just kind of curious.
Like with whiskey.
I imagine it just tastes like water.
Right? What else would it taste like, right?
I don't know.
That's true. All right, so let's get this. I think we get the show going. So which one are we doing first? In 2000, are we going to work our way backwards, kind of, but then finish at that, or should we work out 2019, 2021, finishing?
Why don't we start at the beginning?
Start at the beginning. Okay.
All right.
In the beginning,
This is going to be a fresh crack.
there was a 2019. So let's see. On the label, this is 2019.
I love that label.
Kind of like spinning around. It's 108.2 proof.
Yep.
Right.
So right in there with their typical proof points.
Yeah. So 54.1%.
There we
Yeah,
go.
are the mash bills secretive? Are they they hide these from the industry? Some people do that now.
I don't think it's so much the mash bill, but the staves and the finishing process that they do.
Okay.
And that's what sets all these apart. So
Interesting. Oh, like that.
That's good.
Fold.
We're doing 3 bottles. We'll drink four bottles worth.
It's a good thing we have a thing of water over there.
And, Steve, I gotta tell you, man, this your bar is awesome.
Yeah,
this is a great setup. I told you I'm gonna hire your wife as a decorator to come to my house and do this at my house because this is just quite awesome. And you can't see all the artwork because of our banner behind us, but he's got some cool artwork on the wall. But really cool. But thanks for having us here today.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, and it's really a good time. Holidays. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving.
I did.
Everything was good.
I ate some turkey.
Nice. We ate some turkey. Yeah, cool.
Excellent.
Do you go anywhere for Thanksgiving? Do you travel? Do you suffer for that, or do you?
This year we kind of did the tour to Florida. We always go up to Gainesville to with the in-laws.
Okay.
And we do that kind of before Thanksgiving, and then we came down to Tampa. My brother actually hosted us at his house in Tampa.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Nice.
So local traveling, kind of local state travel,
Local-ish.
local-ish.
Yeah.
No planes involved.
No planes.
Okay. All right. Because that's where it gets bad, in my opinion.
Yeah, once you're in the airports for the holidays, it's pretty much game over.
Oy.
Oh, wow. That's
That
nice.
smells so good. Wow, it's that fucking caramel.
Yeah.
Steve's got some.
Light on the spice. It's not heavy on the spice. You got notes? Pull out the notes. Bring out the notes.
It is really nice, though. So what does it say? Do you have something that should be on the nose?
So for the nose on this, people have gotten candied orange, toasted sugar, milk oakiness, slight spice in the back palate. Okay, now we're getting into palate.
Okay.
Milk oakiness. I don't know if I've ever heard
Candied
that term.
orange and toasted sugar.
I could see orange.
Just like a hint of spice and some type of citrus in there. I get that.
I'm not sure about candied though.
Yeah, it's just that's the caramel to me. There's a little hint of caramel in there, that kind of darkness smell.
I think I would have said fresh squeezed orange juice, but I can definitely get the orange.
Yeah, it's definitely.
And you can smell orange. Like it's definitely
interesting.
prominent.
Yeah.
All right, well, crack into this, Steve. This is your first time opening this one.
Yeah.
So
This is where it all started.
I'll let you lead it off before we take a try.
I love that bottle and that paper, man. That's so cool.
Ooh, it's like a caramel chew.
Oh.
That's really nice. Wow. That was this one, right? Yes. I gotta touch it now. Touch it, feel it, smell it.
You weren't lying.
Doing all those weird things.
That is like a caramel chew.
So
Yeah. Not just the flavor, but like the viscosity of it as well.
oh, I love this. So on here it has tasting notes.
It does.
Of fruit, balancing sweet and spice. So it's a very randomized. I mean, that could be 20 different bourbons right there. But this is really nice. I mean, this is
really good. Holy
Well, I've
moly.
gotten
yeah. I'm
slight
sorry, I'm reading the
spice.
back of this. This is
Spice cake.
so
cake?
now.
Okay.
What was the price point for this?
That one was about $100.
$100. Okay, so to me, this is very well worth that. This
Which is
this
actually
unique.
less than I paid for the BEP.
Okay, interesting. Well, maybe not.
Well, it's
so
also
interesting.
like hard to find, right? And at this point, I'm assuming it's not as easy
When you
to come across, right?
This is the oldest one, yeah.
Yeah. So
One would think that it might be the hardest to find.
And you came across that randomly, right? You said you just
Right, I wasn't even looking for it.
Where were you when that happened?
I like to call it the museum on A1A.
Oh, okay. Yes, yes.
I don't even know the name of the place.
On A1A, the
Up in Jupiter.
up in Jupiter Museum.
you're talking about the inlet?
No, he's talking about Jupiter. There's a liquor store that you call it the museum.
Yeah.
It's on A1A. It's in Jupiter. I'm trying to think what's around it. give me something. Give me something to work off here.
The people need it.
Very
People
Fresh
wanna know.
Cafe.
Where is it called?
Oh, so there's a liquor store in that plaza? It's a
Yeah.
good liquor store?
Well, I found this.
So it's okay. You just do that random like we do. We're just randomly walking to hopefully find something, and you did find something.
I honestly didn't walk in expecting to find anything that I would walk out with, but
Right. That happens. That happens.
it's just nice to look at the pretty flowers sometimes.
It is. Oh yeah, I agree. Okay, so I know where you. So I know that plaza where A1 Very Fresh Cafe is.
Yeah.
I think it's I don't know, it's a Sugar Plum Plaza or something like that, but I know where that is. I'll have to go by there and check that store out.
Yeah, same.
I was told that there's a liquor store on Belvedere, just east of 95. It's in a Publix Plaza, but I can't remember the name of it. But I was told that they have a pretty good collection. If you start talking to the guy, he has like his private buys, private selections that he gives to people who want to look for that kind of stuff.
Okay.
If you talk to him, apparently he has Blanton's hanging out in the back. So he probably has other things too hanging out in the back. So you never know what he has.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I was told about that place. We gotta go check that place. We should all go for a ride together one day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just store him a couple of, packies and take all the nice stuff.
Take all the nice.
I mean, buy all the nice stuff. Buy it. We have to buy it.
We'll walk in and ask for Pappy.
Where's all your pappy?
$200.
I'll give you $10 for it.
This is so good and neat, and it's so smooth. And this is delicious.
Yeah.
It
Really
is thick.
fantastic. Great viscosity, the orange, the caramels. Really, really nice.
Yeah. I'm kind of curious what it's going to taste like when we drop a little limestone in there.
Yeah.
It's nice, though. I like the color, too.
Look at the legs on it, too. Good legs.
So, Steve, are you a holiday type of guy? Are you a Christmas guy? Are you do you get into that kind of things? Like, do you decorate your yard? Do you put 5 million lights in your roof?
I think, if anything, I'm a Halloween guy.
Halloween's your thing.
Halloween,
Okay.
all right.
Okay. I do both. I think I get more into Halloween myself too. I like that a little bit more, the darker side, But I have a kid too, so I have to do the Christmas thing.
Oh, yeah.
So I just did lights. My house is all done, man. I got lights in the trees and in the yard, the backyard. I got lit up. It looks really nice out there, man.
Awesome.
It actually does.
And
It does.
I got my
You did a good
patio
job.
done. Yeah, I got penguins that light up. I got a new Santa Claus too, little Santa Claus guy that lights up.
Okay.
So I'm excited about that.
Are you gonna do like the whole Griswold thing where you're like stapling them to the roof?
No, I don't get that crazy. No, I did suffer buying those lights that are the LEDs and those wire.
Oh yeah.
You know, those are a pain in the ass. They're awesome to work with once you get going with them. And if they're not on a spool, you are screwed.
Yeah.
Like you when you buy them, you want them on a spool. You don't want them just wrapped up like with like a twisty tie, because the second those things start to like touch each other, they kink up immediately, and that's it. You're done.
Yeah.
And then it's like this massive. It's not even knotted up. It's just kinked up, which is even worse.
Oh, jeez.
It's painful. It was painful.
Well, there's no one doing it.
No, and luckily, like I bought some that had the spool, and then I had to keep reusing that spool and the ones that didn't have the spool.
That's good.
Yeah,
At least
yeah. No, I had to. That's the only way, because I'm going around trees. But it's all done.
So you're close to Griswold. You're just attaching it to
close.
the living plants around your.
Yeah, and everything had to be run by batteries, so I don't want to run wire. Because I don't have where all my trees are.
Battery operated? Why not solar?
I don't have any wire, any outlets.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you do solar then? Why would you do?
They don't work as well, and the trees cover the area. And the battery ones are cool now. They all have timers, so they all go for like six hours, and they shut off and then come back on the next day at the same time.
And with the LEDs, they probably last forever.
They do. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, they'll last.
So that makes sense.
I probably changed batteries one time before Christmas. So. No, but it's cool. Because I had to go back because they wanted more lights. I'm like, I'm not running wires. Because there was a story during COVID, and it was like I don't know if it was like a DoorDash person or something like that, somewhere in another state, was suing somebody because they tripped on the wires on the front yard walking up to the guy's house.
Oh, jeez.
And that was like during the holiday. It was during the holiday time. I'm like, oh hell no! I unplugged mine. I'm like, no more wires. Do not need a lawsuit. Nope.
But did they win?
I don't know. I didn't follow up on it. The fact that it became a lawsuit, it means you have to deal with it.
That's true.
Whether you win or lose, you still have to deal.
What if you just put a sign out that just said there's wires?
That could be. But what if the sign's too low and the guy couldn't see it? That's what the lawyers will do. Or if it was tilted that day.
No, it's like it just pops up in your face, and then there's an audio letting you know.
Wow, that's a lot of work.
Hey,
It'll
be Santa Claus singing it.
Yeah.
So it'll be a Halloween, like
In all languages.
Yeah. It'll be like a holiday,
Yeah, right.
a holiday thing, anyways.
No, I have some drones that work automatically, and people come up and it plays it right from the follows them all the way up.
Please pay attention to your pet.
And it films them, so we have proof that
They're just being dumb.
All right, so let's move on to our second round of tasting. I think add a little bit of limestone. I think.
So speaking of the holidays, I purchased myself a Christmas gift.
Oh yes, you did.
So I know you're not really a big golfer, which is unfortunate. It would be fun to have you out, on the course playing with us. But I bought myself a brand new set of clubs. Oh. So I've been borrowing Mike D's clubs. I don't know how long now, like a couple years.
Yeah, since COVID.
And I was finally like, you know what? It's time to bite the bullet and actually get my own set. So
There you go.
that's what I did. It was nice. It was very expensive, and Akebia judged me for it heavily.
No, I'd ask you the brand, but I probably won't mean anything to me.
You didn't call me when you were doing this, man. I'm a little upset with you about that, actually.
Well, you know what?
I would have helped you not spend as much.
And
wanted to surprise you.
Did it anyways.
You did. Yes, you did. Here you go.
Judge all you want. Actually, I'll wait till the water. I'll wait till the water's in it too, since we're doing that all over there.
Steve, won't you take care of the water?
All right.
This is your limestone.
How many drops are we doing, guys?
I don't know. What's up to you?
Let's do 3 drops.
Yeah, usually.
I think I gave you a heavy
Well, no,
pour.
just do 2 for this one. This one isn't as strong.
Yeah, this is only 109.
Yeah, it's not very strong at all. Actually, even for 109, it's not.
Whoa.
That was more than 2.
That was 2. That was more than.
I thought this thing does drops.
Maybe the other way.
No, that's the air hole.
You're an air hole.
You're an air hole.
No. Oh. Well, you can kind of do it that way.
That will work. It's like
So I'm gonna have I'm gonna have a different experience.
It was like, are you done?
But this is good. Maybe one of us will,
That was
really love
awesome.
this.
That was awesome. Thank you, Steve.
Okay, so I got
You
instead
guys
of
can do it next time.
instead of 2 drops, I got 2 second pour. So that's good.
So I was reading the back of this, right? So it's velvety smooth water with hints of calcium and magnesium that is ideal for making bourbon. It's found nowhere else.
It's a lot more caramel now.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, the orange is still there. Now it's like orange rind, though.
You know, I had a caramel latte thingy from Starbucks today. It smells just like that caramel I had.
That's really nice. It's more like an orange rind, though. Like it might like orange peel.
Yeah, I just tasted it. That orange really came out. Yeah, that water really brought out the orange and caramel, but the flavor is more orange and more like almost is it tart? Is that the right word or sour almost a little bit? Am I getting that? Am I falling apart here?
Good on the palate because overall mellowed out for me, but I definitely get more of a rind now.
Maybe it's the rind. That's the rind I'm tasting then. That's the tartness.
Yeah, it's almost like it's not really bitter. It's not really tart. It's somewhere in the middle.
It's somewhere in the middle. It's something I just couldn't. It's not bad by any means.
No. But it's in the nose too, which is cool.
This introduced a little peanut to me, which is surprising for makers.
I have no idea what that flavor is, but I'll say yes.
You've never had a peanut?
I'm allergic.
Okay. Well, that's a good reason.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, I don't know what that tastes like.
You should probably keep it that way then.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, we don't want to see that happen.
But I will say so it was really like you said the first time, it was thick and like almost like a caramel chew.
Yeah.
And now that's kind of gone away. So like it's not as like thick as it was. And instead of caramel, right, it's kind of, you're right, there's like that must be what peanut is, I guess. Because there is a different flavor there, right, than what it was. It's not just caramel and spice. It actually is like a little bit of that orange rind in there. And then there's something else that I can taste that's not the caramel that I was, introduced to.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the orange rind is definitely the most prominent thing I'm getting here.
It's when it sits there, like after I take a sip and let it sit there for a minute, it's that orange rind sticking over my tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally taking over. I feel like I have an orange rind in my mouth right now. So no, it's still very good. I think I like it neat better so far with no water. I'm assuming ice would have done the same thing that the water just did. So just colder.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I think this should be enjoyed neat.
Absolutely.
It's not a bad idea if you want to try it out, with a little bit of water.
Yeah.
Throw it in there, a couple drops. I think it does give it a different kind of flavor. It's interesting how it changes the orange. Specifically, it specifically changed the orange a lot.
Yeah. Agreed.
So,
But still very good. So this was 106 proof, right?
109.
108.2.
108.2. $100.
If you can find it.
If you can find it. So if you actually if you can find it for $100, that's actually a really good price then, because it's harder to find.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, take that $100 price point with a grain of salt, because I know the MSRP is below that, but if you find this, most likely it's going to be listed for over 100.
Okay. Because, this is 4 years old.
Wow. This is very good. I'm very impressed.
The release is 4 years.
Steve, I know you've done some traveling. Have you ever been to Maker's Mark? I know you've been to some distilleries in our discussions.
I have.
Nice.
And it is, if you could only go to one distillery.
I've heard this before. People told me, I've heard this so many times. That's the one to
go to Maker's Mark.
I've heard that.
It is beautiful. And it's like a little miniature city. It is so cool.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
And so where are they located?
They are just south of, what is it, Louisville, whatever that area is called.
Just south of Louisville?
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called. Southern Louisville.
Yeah. The city down there.
Kentucky.
I just remember the route
The left.
when we did the trail.
Make a left at the Maker's Mark.
You're going to see a giant mark sign. Just follow it. It's fine. It's right there.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's a really cool place. Really cool place. Granted, I've heard good things about Jack Daniels too. Never been there.
Yeah, that's on the bucket list, I think.
Yeah. We have our bucket list is getting very overflowed.
Eventually we'll do something.
We'll have like 2 buckets going pretty soon. It's crazy.
Have a bathtub.
Yeah, right. Oh, but this is so good, man.
Thank you for sharing this. This is really.
I'm excited about the next 2 levels we're going to be hitting now. I'm really excited about
The fact
this.
that you saved the crack the bottle.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
I like that. Crack the bottle.
Well, that's what whiskey's for, guys.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And then after our show, we're going to actually go to a local steakhouse around here, Lewis's Steakhouse.
Yep, little Lewis.
Like, man.
Some Wagyu.
Well, something like that. Wagyu and, they have the bone marrow, don't they?
They do have the bone marrow.
I love bone marrow. It's like the greatest thing.
beef butter.
Oh yeah, oh it's so good.
Ever had bone?
And they have great flights. And if we can make whoever's serving us like us, they'll probably take care of us with the pours. Yeah. Gotta make them like us though. That's the whole trick.
Yeah, they've got a fantastic bar selection.
They really
they do. Very impressive there. And those flights are impressive. The flights that they have set up are very impressive.
Yeah, they're actually worth the money.
Yes, absolutely.
Like way worth the money. The McAllen flight alone, I think I priced it out because at least when I was getting the pours, it wasn't just like an ounce. They were actually a little bit heavier. They were almost like 2-ounce pours.
Okay.
And I think like in total it was probably close to like $80, and they charge you $45 for the flight.
Wow.
So
that's great.
I got like $80 worth of whiskey for $45.
It's almost as good a deal as the Costco thing you got.
Right?
The scotches.
I know, right?
Oh, I love that thing. That thing is. Have you seen that thing yet? Have you been to Costco and looked at that?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, it's so awesome. It's such a cool like. You know when I first saw it, it looked like something that held golf balls.
Yeah.
I was like, what is that thing?
It holds golf balls too. After you're done.
But it's just when you open it up and you see what it is. This is so cool. It's like when you're a kid. It's like a whiskey toy. You know, it's almost like when you bought like the Star Wars Millennium Falcon, but you bought the inside of it. You know, bought the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon. That's what it's like. It's like the cockpit of Scotch.
The cockpit of Scotch.
You open it up. You play it through glasses. Oh, you gotta drink some more whiskey. I got problems. Man.
Yeah,
I got issues. This is what I do when I'm by myself. I play with my Scotch box. And
Steve's over here looking very unapproving at you right now. He's like, oh no.
No judgment whatsoever. This is a judgment-free zone.
Don't judge me.
No, Costco's got some great deals on things sometimes.
Oh, they do. Yeah, no, they do. They have a Maker's Mark 3-pack right now. They're like half bottle.
Yeah, it's back there. He got it. Yeah, he got it. Of course you do. I actually almost picked that up. Yeah.
It's a great deal.
I almost walked in there today because it was funny because I even said I made a joke to the guy. I'm like, yeah, I'm under 100 until I walk into the liquor store. I had to stop. I almost called you, Ti, to stop me from going in there.
I would have.
I had to stop myself.
I would have begged you on.
I don't need any more right now. We got so much. Right
I know, but if you're going into a liquor store, don't call me.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be like, find a good deal.
So I went to Inlet and picked up the 4-gate. I got a bottle of the 4-gate too.
Oh yeah,
that is so good.
Hey, guys!
I know. I'm
excited. Did you know that 4-gate? It's named after the fences that thoroughbreds.
Listen, nobody likes you.
Really?
Nobody likes you.
That is actually the fact. But also,
if you listen to the episode, I was drunk and I was like, yeah, I made it such a big deal about the fence. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. You cut me off in the middle of the close just to tell everyone that it's a fence.
Well, that's cool. I love a good history.
Yeah,
it was funny.
I forgot which one I got. It's a 9-year-old. I got the 9-year-old.
Okay.
Yeah, it was really good.
Let me take my headphone.
Is that a 7? Is that the 7?
Just checked. I've got the 7.
You got the 7. It was my birthday, so I treated myself and bought the 9-year-old. Awesome. Yeah. All right, so I think we move into phase 2.
Okay.
The 2021 edition of this.
Well, this would be the 23.
23. I'm sorry.
Now we're going to move to the last bottle that they did, and that was the 2023 BEP Wood Finishing Series.
Okay.
So this one comes in at 110.7.
And a lot of people were worried when they announced that this one was going to be the last of the series. And they said, oh, what's going to come next? I hope you're replacing it with something.
And they
Makers
did.
said, well, we're not going to tell you, but not to worry. We are replacing it with something.
Have no fear, Makers is here.
It sounds like Underdog. Have no fear. Makers is here.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. Look at that. I like that they're very consistent in color. Like the 2019 and the 2023. Very consistent in color.
A little bit more. A hair more.
Just a touch.
Just a touch more. You guys just left me hanging a little short there. There you go. That's good.
Well, I mean, you freaked out last time, so he was just making sure.
I have so many issues. It's not even funny.
He was got nervous. He got nervous this time.
Yeah.
All right, we good now?
Okay, so what? Yeah, I don't know if we're good.
Are you okay?
Let me see the bottle. I gotta touch it, smell it, feel it. Pass me the bottle, please. Thank you. All right. So you have any notes on this one?
Yeah. Let me see if I can pull them up. Okay.
Oh, so on here.
Oh, wow.
So on here, it has prominent wood sugars, bringing forth strong notes of vanilla, caramel, and sweet spice.
Vanilla's there.
What does your note say?
So the notes here is sweet caramel. Sweet caramel, which I'm expecting to be different than the last one we did, which was more of a richer, chewy
wood.
caramel. Okay, and baking spices. That what doesn't have baking spices? Fruity on the end, light and fruity. Maybe marzipan. Somebody said.
You get fancy with marzipan. I got this tea I like. It's Pacoey.
It's very Pacoey.
It's very.
Now I get something really unique
This
on
is
this that
nice.
I've never seen anyone else say as a note for the BEP, and that's green olive.
Green olive.
Yeah.
Green, what kind of green olive are we talking about? Like a Spanish green with the pimento inside of it, or just like a green olive with a pit?
I didn't know there were multiple types.
Yeah, actually,
Oh,
I didn't
no,
know
yeah.
either.
Oh.
I thought it was all just Spanish
Look,
olives with
I'm fat.
pimento
I'm an
inside.
olive guy. I love olives, so I'm all into olives.
I know they come in a jar.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you go to a place, they're
like before COVID, like
is it water?
like
Is it
before
salt?
COVID, like places like Joseph's and Whole Foods had like olive bars. You could get like different kinds of olives.
Aren't you fancy?
I love olives.
Wow.
Oh, olives and like cheese are like the best like appetizer for drinking. Oh wait, I'm gonna clear my palate here.
So the smell on this was really interesting. It was really sweet. I definitely got like vanilla or caramel or something like that.
This is more mellow than this one, the first one.
And it's a higher proof.
It's
Isn't
a higher proof, and this is actually softer, if that's the right word I'm using here.
it? Yeah, fluffier. Yeah,
Fluffy. There you
kinda
go.
see that, yeah.
Fluffy. I like that. Fluffy.
It's not as thick.
Yeah, no, not at all. No,
But-
it's light. It's light in your mouth. It goes down nice.
But it's not watery.
No, I think the pepper. I think the pepper is stronger in this one. Like
There is
that
pepper.
spice,
The
that
pepper comes
spiciness
out, yes.
is a little bit stronger because I can feel it like right on the side of the tongue. Where the other one, it just kind of like was there, but it was part of all of the other flavors. This one's like very prominent on that pepper.
It's kind of like a marshmallow melted in my mouth.
There you go.
yeah, it's something like that. Yeah, exactly. This is like amazingly good.
Marshmallows. I like it. So how much does this one retail for? You said it was under 100.
Well, I think they all retail for about the same amount. Yeah,
But what did you pay for that one? Do you remember?
I want to say about 120.
Okay.
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 I hate to admit it, but I wanted it really bad.
No, I do the same thing. Don't feel bad about treating yourself, man. You work hard for a living, man. You do.
Thanks.
Yeah, man.
Stood on things for
Yeah.
a day.
You know, you gotta treat yourself, man.
All right, so let's see what they said about. And this came from Reddit, by the way. These notes.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, interesting.
The R bourbon, which is a great.
I've never
subreddit
used
to
Reddit for
follow.
my research.
The palate, they got sweet and spicy, caramel covered spice cake, caramelized fruit on the top, kind of very desserty.
Yeah,
But not in an overly sweet way.
I could see that.
I can see that 100%. Like this would be a good after dinner, like after a steak dinner,
Yeah.
right? And maybe like
So we're just bringing the bottle to the table with us?
But that desserty is probably the marshmallow that I was getting.
what's the cork fee for this?
Because marshmallows aren't crazy sweet, but they're desserty.
Yeah, you're right. Now that I'm like, it's
Yeah,
hanging out
marshmallows
a little
are
bit
not
more. It is
oversweet.
marshmallow.
Yeah,
It's 100% marshmallow.
I think it's that fluffiness you're talking about. You know that. I like this a lot.
It's lovely.
Yeah,
Excellent.
so you know, Ti knows this. I have a garden. I grow things, and I'm having a good run right now, right? But I buy dirt, and now I want to bring this. I was thinking about this because I had to go pick up some dirt today. You know, and this is one of my dad jokes. You know, when I was a kid, I'd play with dirt. Now as an adult, I buy dirt. And I have, I'm growing some great stuff. I got cucumbers coming in. I got peppers coming in. So I needed some dirt. I needed some raised bed dirt specifically, right? Because it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
But like, there's raised bed dirt, and then there's organic raised bed dirt. But
difference.
isn't dirt organic
yeah.
by design in nature? I know how they make the dirt, and they're not putting pesticides in that dirt. They're not putting chemicals to make dirt out of nothing. They're not,
So what's the thing?
it's not like they're mixing ammonia and bleach and it turns into dirt. You know what I mean? It's not like anything like that. So how can dirt and then this dirt be organic dirt when that dirt is
That doesn't
dirt?
make any sense
Right. It's like $2 or $3 more a bag
for
So,
dirt.
for organic dirt. Yeah,
Yeah, but it's just dirt.
it's just dirt.
So did you buy the organic?
Hell no.
Okay.
I have principles.
He's going to deal with his chemical dirt.
I feel like this could be the next Netflix documentary.
All those dirts. The Miracle Grow, the one I bought, which is called Kellogg's. Not the
Kellogg's Miracle Dirt.
They do everything.
They make everything. There's also, I think there's like, what's it called, Bonnie or something like that, and then there's Virgo or something like that, or Vigo. They all make dirt, they all make dirt.
They go out someplace and they dig it up, and then they provide it to people in the back.
But they're all pretty much made the same way. They all put, extra fertilizers in there and time-release fertilizers and plant food. That's why you buy that dirt. Because you're buying it for the extra stuff it has in it to grow your vegetables or your plants or your whatever you're doing. So I can't understand how.
But isn't it just compost, basically?
A lot of it's compost. A lot of it is some of it's if it's.
Do you do your own compost then?
No, I don't make my own compost.
Why not?
I thought about it once, but
Compost is great, man.
Yeah, you should
no.
do it.
I buy the compost mix. So it's
But why don't you just make your own? It's right there. I mean, you're like, then you don't have to buy it and deal with organic
I
dirt.
can even put my cat stuff in there too, right? Yeah,
You can put everything in there.
everything in there. Yeah. But I'm just saying though,
Empty bottles of whiskey.
it's nothing special to make that dirt for growing. So I don't know what the organic's different. How is that different? What is organic dirt? It doesn't make any sense to me.
It must mean that the cows that poop on that soil are organic cows.
Aren't all beings organic?
Oh, I just pulled that out of my butt.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good.
know.
But like I was saying, but cows live off the land. They eat the grass.
So they're organic, unless
Right.
the grass isn't organic.
Right.
But if the dirt's organic that the cows are living on, then
What if the cows are like steroid cows? Well, if they're organic cows, not steroid cows.
yeah, but the steroids are organic.
But this is a good topic of discussion here. I want to understand what is organic dirt because I thought dirt was organic.
Honestly, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I feel like there's so much content here. This could be a whole other episode.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
So next week, it'll be just dirt samples.
Bonnie, Miracle Grow, and
Vigo.
Kellogg, and yep, regular and organic of each one. We'll just go down the line.
Please just find anybody named Joe and have him on the show.
We'll mix some limestone water in it and taste it.
It's great. So it's a little nutty.
Who has the most fertilizer granulars in it?
Oh my god!
But my cucumbers are amazing, man. I got some big cucumbers, man. I got some GBCs, man.
Mazel tov. No, so you gonna pickle them?
No, we use them for salads.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
You
just
should make pickles, organic pickles.
I'm not there. I have to grow those type of pickles. I'm not growing those type of pickles right now.
Right. They're specific.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I'm growing
Mini gherkins or something.
Yeah, I'm growing like slicers. So they're like
They're big.
big. Yeah.
Huge.
Your wife can put them on her eyes too, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Don't people do
Oh
that?
yeah. Absolutely. Man.
That's what the Kibia does. Kicks back, listens to blues, and just sips on whiskey with
Put them on my armpits too.
just covers head to toe.
every odd place I can find it, I put them on there.
It's a secret.
That's why it's so useful.
I heard it helps with male enhancement. I wrap the skin around it.
Forget Maybelline. This is it.
Maybe he's born with it.
Born with a lot of things.
Maybe it's GBC.
No, that's cool. It's fun to be able to grow your own stuff and
Right?
yeah.
Oh, I got green beans coming in. I got to harvest tomorrow. I got at least like 2 dinners worth coming in right now, if not more.
You should get into hot peppers.
I have jalapenos coming in. I did have those little red Thai peppers for a while.
Oh, the bird eye.
Yeah, I had those for a while. I mix it. I rotate. So at some point, the jalapenos will go, and I'll get like those type of peppers or
Poblano.
poblano.
Yeah.
I love those because
I love
those.
poblanos.
I had a plant for a while. It was like they were like massive. These things that they were growing.
Oh yeah, they get huge.
and they were great to roast. I used to roast them all the time. Those are my favorite roasting peppers.
Stuff them with cheese.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I need to do that. I made tacos today, and I used poblano in my taco.
Nice.
Today's Thursday.
Tasty.
I don't
2 days
care.
late.
No, there's no bad day for tacos.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I was like, it's lunchtime. I'm hungry. I want tacos.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of today being Thursday, I'm very much looking forward to shaving tomorrow for the first time in a month.
Oh,
Why the thing?
I was doing the November thing.
oh yeah, the Men's Health, the No Shave November.
I've never heard that before.
So this is all I can grow.
I'm sorry,
That's
This is
month?
a month. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
okay. It's
That's
okay.
Like, my God, that's like if I don't shave.
but
in
you
2 days.
committed, and I appreciate that. I usually do that, but I'm right now growing out from my friend's wedding in March, so This is from August with trims.
But boy, am I ready, because I didn't trim. I did no shave, no trim. So it's like starting to, it's hard to drink. I do a lot of dribbling.
Yeah, well, I think it's okay if you do the lip, because that's just annoying.
I couldn't find the manual. I wasn't sure about the rules.
There's
There's
you
rules?
can do that. You can do that. You can, as long as you, because no one wants to eat their hair.
Is there like the Book of Beard?
Yeah. Yeah.
The first Book of Beard or something like that?
Well, next year I'll trim.
Yeah. You know the rules now.
And I think we're ready for phase 2 of the
I think so.
2023 tasting.
You guys ready to get wet?
Let's do it.
With limestone. You pour. You did a good job pouring the first
I
time.
did a terrible job the first time.
Well, no.
Only to him. To
me.
To Mike D.
I'm going to let you guys do the water.
Okay,
That's fair.
that's fair.
I don't know. I kind of didn't mind like how crazy it was for me. So where I just got like a pour. It was good. Thank you, sir. So I'm actually going this coming weekend. I have some cool plans. I'm going to Sig Days, and to Sig Sauer. There's an event going on.
What is that?
Guns.
Oh,
Yeah.
And this is at the new complex, right?
Yeah, the new one.
and you have guns, right?
I do.
Okay, so I don't have guns.
So I actually got the opportunity, and I won the chance to shoot their new XM2 or 650. Is it 250 or 650? The machine gun, which I thought was really cool. So I'm excited for that.
No, is that a fully auto, semi-auto?
Yeah, it's a fully auto.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why I'm really excited. I was like, heck yeah, man, this will be fun.
Can a normal person even go out and buy one of those things?
No, they're military, so
Okay.
they're
That's super
for
cool that
demo.
you get a chance to actually.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So I'm excited for it.
That'll be an experience.
Yeah, I think so.
Did you wet me? I wasn't looking.
No, I did not wet you.
He has not wet you.
I did spill a little. It got a little spilly, but I didn't. I wet your nice desk here.
What's going on?
I didn't have the same look you had when you did your thing earlier.
Careful.
I didn't get that. I got a little bit more.
That was precise.
That's okay though. That was actually really good. That's impressive. That was impressive.
I'm gonna
Live and
go.
you learn.
I'm gonna go as fast and just be like, oh, I got three. I got three. That's fine.
It's better than the tragedy I did to you last time.
You thought I was thirsty. That's all.
I got excited. All right.
Yeah. So hopefully we see a similar change, right? Because the first one, we had the same kind of flavor, but it just morphed
sweeter.
it a little bit.
It got sweeter, a little bit sweeter.
Yeah, it went from
smell.
orange to orange, rind.
Yeah.
So-
So that was cool because we got to that.
Okay, I just smelled it and I dealt it and I think it got mellow. It's very mellow now. It got softer or
There is something
fluffier.
there.
There's something there, but it got very mellow.
I like it though.
All right. I need to go into the palate.
It just softened everything. I think everything's the same as just softer.
I think it brought out vanilla to me. Now it's
Yeah, a
like
little sweeter. Yeah, a
marshmallow.
little more marshmallow, vanilla. I agree with that, but it just got very mellow though.
Marzipan.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's where it's now there. It's there now.
I'm glad I see that.
It wasn't
struggling to
yeah,
put
it
my
wasn't
finger on what it
wasn't
was.
the initial. Now it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's good. I like it.
I like this better with the water than I like the first one, 2019 with the water.
Same.
Yeah. Just like go both ways with it.
But this one, it's because this one, it's not like it tastes the same, right? And that was kind of my problem with the first one that we tried is like it kind of tasted the same, but it made it weird. Like it took away the things that we really liked about it neat,
Right.
and then just morphed the flavors. Whereas this one like actually brought out different flavors from when we tried it neat. So it's actually like I think it's nice because you still have that same spice level. You can tell it's a higher proof whiskey. It's not it's not like a Booker's though. Like that one burns me every time.
Yeah, that one's high heat.
But you can still like tell it's a higher content, right? It's still there. The alcohol's still there. That burn. But it's not bad. I like it. It's sweet to start and then kind of peppery on the finish.
Yeah.
And the finish is kind of quick. It doesn't linger too long, I don't think.
So what are you guys' thoughts on the two of these compared to each other now?
So I
Crazy
like,
different.
Crazy. I like this one a lot. Neat. This one's like very like steady Eddie. Very just there. It's not going to go crazy on you. It's good, neat, or on water or ice, I would say. So it's, I don't know which one I actually like better. It's kind of interesting. I like that one neat a lot, though. I have to throw that out there. So I don't know where I'm at yet. I can't answer that question.
So yeah, I mean,
I'm not ready to pick a girlfriend yet.
for me, like one is fruit, right? So the first one we tried, the 2019 one, that is fruit, right? You have your orange, and you had, the kind of the balance with some spiciness, and it was nice. This one, the 2023 one, is a lot more caramel. It is kind of like that, like a little bit sweeter tones. It's not as much on the fruit side.
Yeah, definitely no fruity. Definitely.
But the pepper for this one I like more because I like that pepper that kind of burns the side of my tongue. Like,
Yeah,
I
and
like
it's doing that. Yes, I agree with that.
especially when it's sweet, because then you're not just like sweet on sweet on sweet, right? There's something else there that cuts it. And so I actually really like the 2023 one. Like this was one that I would actually try to find a bottle of. 2019 one, if I came across it at a good price, yeah, I'd pick it up.
Agreed.
But the 2023 one, like I
think
really
the 23 is more versatile. So like I said, you can do it with ice. You can do
a better balance.
Yeah, a little bit better balance. Like I said, neat by itself. This one's awesome. But yeah, I would lean towards the 23 as myself. For me too. That's my pick.
What about you? Now that you've tried it.
Yeah. So mad respect to the 19 because that's, again, what kicked the series off. But, I have to say, I wasn't crazy about the 2023 BEP when I first tried it. But it's really come around on me. And granted, I have to wonder how much of that has to do with it opening up over time.
Yeah.
Right? Because I got it maybe a year ago.
Okay.
Less than a year ago because we're still in 23.
Yeah, we are.
We are still in 23. It's a little bit longer.
Math.
Unfortunately, a little bit longer.
But it's really come around on me. And, a lot of times that can happen when you get past the neck.
So what we should do is we should revisit these. Maybe not on an episode, but we should revisit these when they've had a chance to like stick around, like the 2019. Now that like it's cracked,
Yeah.
Maybe we come back to it and see if it's changed.
Especially because we got that
do like
very
a-
specific orange rind.
Yeah, and it was like very prominent.
Yeah.
We should do like a frisky whiskey minute. Come back here, just do a couple quick tastes real quick and throw it up on Instagram. Do a quick little.
We could do it like in like a year or something like that.
Yeah. I like that.
Just come back and see like, hey, did it actually change? Between last time we were here, we said it was orange. Is it still orange?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
So, did you install this thing yourself? Your bar? Did you put this together yourself, or did you pay somebody?
Costco did. It was included in the whole package.
Costco actually did the install.
Well, I mean, I think
or
they,
whatever
they
it
hire a
was.
company
Yeah,
to do
yeah.
it, but yeah, it's included in the
Oh,
whole.
this came from Costco.
Yes. I love Costco.
Me too. All my clothes pretty much come from Costco, besides like the Frisky Whiskey shirt
In my water.
and my water.
It's soon going to be in Costco, our Frisky Whiskey shirts.
yeah, we're working a deal out right now.
Like the hot dogs, they'll be $1.25 forever.
Yeah, something like that. Right, yeah. You ever see that? Like how you have to get into Costco? You ever see that where people get in line? Like it's almost like the old school Black Friday lines. They get in line. It's like where's their headquarters? Like it's somewhere up in Northwest or something like that. And so, from my knowledge, I don't know, somewhere. But if you want to get your product into Costco, they would get in line and wait, and you have to do your presentation. And you have to go through. You have to prove tests or something like that. All kinds of things to get into Costco because Costco guarantees you sales.
Yeah.
People randomly just walk around, grab things, and just buy.
Yeah.
I did it today. I bought stuff I wasn't looking for. Nor did I need. Nor did I know.
See, I never pay attention to the middle section where like the clothing and stuff is.
Oh, I love that
Like I
area.
never go there.
Oh,
What I'll
so
do is like
much.
randomly buy just a piece of meat.
Oh no,
I can do something with this, and it's like
their clothing section's
so
awesome.
yeah. But you see, you buy clothes randomly, and I'd buy meats,
I buy meats too.
That's my thing.
I buy meats too, but their clothes
but
are
they're not
awesome.
random.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you. I do the outside. I never go on the inside.
I go on the inside. I go both, man. I go.
I avoid it.
I'm
I
all
circle.
over the place,
I
man.
circle.
I'm all over the place.
The middle scares me. I stay away from it.
Oh no!
There's weird things going on there.
I
and
just
don't know.
outright give me a cart, man. I just start like
There's usually some dude trying on as
many.
many shirts as he can in the middle.
Oh, jeez.
And right now, since also
Oh, that's probably him.
They're all hovering the people who are giving out the samples.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's why I stick to
I mean,
the
there's
outside.
Yeah, I
it's
don't like being
it's like
talked
2
to.
to 3
no
deep.
samples in the
Like if you
inside.
want to get a sample, you got to fight you. It's like 2 to 3
No,
deep. It's like
I
a bar.
avoid
a
the
nightclub,
samples.
Like
I'm probably the only person that walks through
I
Costco
want
and
the
says
bagel pizza.
no.
Let me have a piece of that bagel pizza.
I'm probably the only person walking through Costco that says no when they try to give you a sample. I'm like, no, I'm good.
There's something so wrong with you.
Like, don't look at me. Don't talk to me.
Don't
approach
never
me.
eat the samples. Samples are awesome.
I've never had a sample.
Dude,
every time they come up to me, I'm just like,
what
no.
is wrong with you?
I don't trust them.
You're not getting your money's worth.
I don't trust them.
That's built into the price you pay.
Oh, wow.
I get my money's worth.
The whole idea of going to Costco is getting the samples.
I would disagree.
Oh, no.
I look forward to it.
Me too.
I would disagree. I think it's like the
I
good prices
got a good little sample of some croissants
on meats and
today.
produce.
You know, because today is what, Thursday? Usually the samples come out more later as the week goes on. Like Monday, Tuesday, like one person doing samples. But like as the week goes on, they start adding more and more.
I think that's the problem. It's like maybe it's like I see that there's the pattern.
Like if you
and I don't
Hungry,
trust it because it's like it's just warm food that they're like has been hanging out for a week and they're like,
no, they make it fresh.
TI has trust issues.
Yeah, they make it fresh right there. Those little mini ovens. Man.
Don't come up to me, lady.
Yeah, no.
With your half slice of pizza. Get out of here.
Chewed up hot dog. Like the bun.
Get your mystery meat out of my face.
Like half the bun eaten, but no hot dog in it. You know?
In a cup. You're just like, what is this?
Sounds like a bad movie, bad porn. Have your hot dog in a cup. Steve, how? Come on. I mean, come on. This is me. This is what you get when you get Mike D around.
Yeah, you get what you get, and you don't get upset.
Nope.
2 hot dogs, 1 cup.
Two hot dogs, 1 cup.
Ooh, I like that.
No.
Oh my god.
No.
We should have a RedTube channel.
No.
And put all our videos.
Absolutely not.
2 hot dogs in a
cup.
Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3. Oh my! I'm doing that. I'm doing it without your permission.
So was born.
Oh,
damn it, Steve!
2 hot dogs in a cup. You are a genius, Steve. 2 hot dogs. You heard it first, people. 2 hot dogs in a cup.
2 hot dogs, 1 cup is not happening.
Wait for the relish version.
Oh God! What did you do to me, Steve? Why did you do this?
Oh, I take them through that and run.
We were having fun.
Oh my gosh!
I was having a good time, man.
We'll look for our video on RoadTube. 2 hot dogs in a cup. Ooh, 2 hot dogs and a whiskey.
2 hot dogs and a whiskey?
There you go. There you go.
That's
I
even
like
worse.
that. I like that. 2 hot dogs. And
I bet you do.
Well, I just have to say, their wood finishing series, something special.
It is. Yeah, if you guys out there, our listeners, can find it, get it,
So-
treat yourself. You deserve it. Like I said to Steve, you work hard. You all work hard out there. Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
Don't buy all of them, but
Don't buy all of them.
I can't wait till we get to the third one. We're about to
Actually,
round the corner.
so I do have a question. Have you ever had? So you have the 2019. Did you do the 2020, 21, 22 as well? Have you tried those?
Yeah, everything's. Well, I don't have the 2020.
So you don't have the
That's one that I
2020.
don't have, yeah.
All right. So, but have you tried it or
No.
Okay. So how do these stack up with the other 2 that you do have?
So I think, like I was kind of saying before, the BEP, I wasn't crazy about the first time when I initially opened it, but it's really growing on me. And now with that marshmallow that I'm getting from it, it's probably at the top of my list. In terms of nostalgia, the FAE02 is going to be the one that is always the most special to me, because that is what I first bought kind of when I kicked off my journey into the world of bourbon. And I bought it from the distillery.
Oh, wow.
So at the time, I didn't even know what I was buying, but it was a special one, and it'll always be for me.
So before you had your journey into little bourbon, were you a Scotch guy maybe beforehand? Did you start somewhere first? Or did it suddenly bourbon came into your life and that was it?
It hit me like a truck.
Okay, so for me, it started with Scotch. I was strictly a Scotch guy, and then I eventually found the taste for bourbon. Because there are people out there who drink bourbon won't go Scotch, and people who drink Scotch won't go bourbon. You know, so but I think Scotch is what got me into the browns, if you will. I think it was like a flip of the switch for me too. He knows my story about Scotch back in my early days when I did bad things with Scotch.
Like take shots of it.
Yeah, it was bad things.
Who does that?
But once I got that mature taste for it and understood what Scotch really is, I was Scotch drinker for probably 4 or 5 years before I even started dabbling into bourbon. And this is before the rye revolution, when the only rye you could find was Old Overholt. It's
All right, boomer.
Yeah, right. I mean, right before the revolution, in fact, Ti, when you came over to my house, had that drink, the usual, that was with Old Overhaul. If I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was Dickel Rye. I think Dickel Rye had just started coming out.
No, I think it was Old Overworld.
Was it?
Yeah. Yes, I remember that bottle. Yeah. It was plastic.
No, but I'm just saying, like, some people have a journey to get to bourbon. Some people go right to bourbon. So my journey started with Scotch.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I was a big Scotch guy. I still am a Scotch guy by far. I love Scotch. Scotch. Oh,
Down in my belly.
Yeah, down in my belly. The immortal words of
Yum.
of Anchorman,
Ron Burgundy.
Did you ever listen to his podcast? No, Steve.
No.
Oh, seek the podcast out, the Ron Burgundy podcast. It is the funniest thing you'll ever. And you got to start with season 1.
Stop advertising other people's podcasts.
No, I don't care.
On our podcast.
It is by far some of the funniest stuff. The woman he has working with him as his, like, I don't know, like his producer, like, they work great together. And he's in character the entire time.
That's awesome.
It is, and he has guests that come on. Like, he had the Peter Toolage one is one of the best ones. You know, the guy from
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
short dude.
The short dude. He's like one of the best guests. He had Brooke Shields on there, which was kind of funny.
That's awesome.
He's had like all these good guests, and he's in character the entire time. And he also does commercial spots. Like his commercial spot for Charmin is the best.
It kind of makes me think of Between Two Ferns. Is it kind
Yeah, I
of?
love that too. That one I do like. Between Two Ferns.
That's awesome too. That is totally. I love Between Two Ferns. That's what a concept. But yes and no. Between Two Ferns is meant to be very awkward.
Yeah.
Ron Burgundy is Ron Burgundy.
Yeah.
Okay. Like there's an episode when Ron Burgundy thought his house was possessed with ghosts, and so they decided to do a show from his house. His producer, the woman, was hilarious in that episode.
Let's check it out.
She's like, I'm walking around his house. This is a place I swear I'd never go to. But it's all Ron Burgundy. It's such a funny thing. Yeah, so check out our podcast, Frisky Whiskey, but check out Ron Burgundy's podcast, which is
listen to our podcast first, and then go and follow.
So
up.
let's go on to our third bottle. So we gotta get our night going here.
Okay.
So this is like almost like I feel like you need like music, like some type of like intro music or opening music.
wants to sing? Yeah, that's the kind of music you need.
I was thinking like Space Odyssey.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. All right, so what do we got here? What's the third selection that you're kicking us off with?
This awesome. Look at that thing.
The cellar aged.
Have you tried this yet?
I have.
Okay, so you know.
This is 115.7 proof, which is a little bit higher.
You do like your spicy ones.
I do.
So what is unique about this one?
So the unique thing about this one is the age. Forever, Makers has always talked about how age wasn't the most important thing. I want to look at this right here.
Oh,
yeah, you're taking away from it.
Sorry, I thought you were done with that. So
And this one, 13% of it is 11 years.
Okay.
But 87% of it is 12 years.
Okay.
Who does that? The vast majority is the older blend, the older distillate. How cool is that?
That is really cool. Okay, so where did you pick this up?
This was through a friend. My buddy Danny gave me a call and said, "Hey, I'm down here in Boca. There's this thing on the shelf."
there's a thing.
And
on
you
the
were
shelf.
like, absolutely.
I can't tell you how fast I raced down there.
I'm sure.
Oh, you drove down there to get it.
Oh yeah.
He didn't pick it up for you. All right, let's
So that's the story of this guy. Yeah.
Let's pour this puppy.
I see it's signed.
It is.
Who signed it?
I think that's the way they all come.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, is it a name or is it?
Well, it does look like
It's got. I'm assuming it's got to be the distiller or
what
the
that
junior
says.
distiller. It's got to be one of the distillers.
Oh, it says release.
okay. 2023
Oh,
release.
that's all it
Okay.
says.
2023 release. Okay.
So
But it looks like it's like signed.
Unless somebody
wait,
named release.
what was it? Maybe the guy's name is Release. How do we
Yeah,
know
yeah.
this? You know,
Sweet release.
you never assume. Sweet. If I have another kid, my if it's a boy, his name is Sweet Release to give you.
Poor kid.
I hate you, Dad. Shut up, Sweet.
Oh boy. That poor kid. All right, so tell us a little bit about this one. So we know it's, you got it from the, Boca Total Wine or just a regular Packy?
Oh, Boca Total Wine. Okay.
What was the price tag on this? Do you even want to talk about it?
No, I don't. Okay. But I will say that I got it for MSRP. So if you're curious, look it up.
Okay, so there you go. Got it for MSRP. Not going to disclose.
I'm just going to throw out there like $800. So
it was less than that.
Steve spent $800 on a bottle of whiskey, everybody. We're going to drink that right now.
I'm going to say 300.
300?
200.
I'm going to say, I feel like price is right now. $199.
But you can't go over. You can't go over by $1.
Right. What? I'm going to
200.
$199.
Okay.
Well, actually, no.
Who got the closest without going over?
Yeah. No, actually, I say 175. I would go 175 without tasting this, without knowing what's going on here. 175.
Well, what I want to know is, what do you guys think about this?
I think it's a whiskey.
It's a whiskey. It's Maker's Mark. Oh, I got to clean my palate, but this smells like sugar.
What is that?
Like sugar.
No, there's something else there.
It's like a sugar pops. I don't know. Sugar corn pops, which is a great cereal. It's one good thing about having kids, man. You get all good cereals again.
So with the younger wood finishing series, we were getting what? We were getting floral.
So I'm getting oak.
Fruity. Yeah, we were getting desserty. This guy, I'm definitely getting more oak.
This is definitely woody. More
like
woody.
I'm 100% getting like oak. That's very, very prominent.
But there's a sweetness in there too. I like.
Yeah, there's a sweetness, but I'm not saying it's like a caramel, vanilla, sugar, or anything like that. Like there's a sweetness to it, but I can't figure out what it is. But the oakiness comes through massively.
Yeah, that's the prominent note for me.
I'm going in.
Oh, wow. Ooh.
Yeah, that is really good.
What?
So all of these have been really good. I think I've said it like 500 times so far tonight.
This is my favorite one.
This is my favorite one. At the gate, 100%. 100% my favorite one. Like it immediately.
What is that?
I will say that it's a 5 proof points higher than the other two, and it does drink its proof point.
Yeah,
it's hotter.
There's hot. My tongue's a little hot right now.
To me, it drinks about the same as this one. At one time, it's just the flavor profile is different.
Yeah, I agree because it's more woody
so
and more spicy.
richer.
Yeah, and this is going back to the thicker, like more like we're just one. What this one got fluffy, right? That was a fluff girl. No, that was a fluff girl.
Yeah.
But this is amazing. Yeah,
I just cleaned my palate so I can go.
I really want to
go
know.
fresh.
I know you don't want to tell me. After the show, you're going to tell me what you
And
pay
a
for
beautiful
this.
bottle, right?
Yeah.
Look at that.
We'll get you drunk tonight. You're going to tell me what you pay for this.
It's gorgeous.
Because this is something I want in my collection.
Ooh, okay, there you go.
Yeah, I want this in my collection.
It's like spicy, some sweetness. I'm not really sure if the sweetness is just like the typical bourbon, like caramel.
This is one of those ones I would buy 2 of at the same time because I want to have one to open immediately and then one away.
Yeah. That's definitely a buy and back it up.
Like this is one of those ones where the other one I buy that I don't open until like I'm like 70.
And that spice is literally just right on the middle of my tongue, and it's not leaving it alone.
Yeah,
it's like just hanging out.
It's amazing.
This is really good.
And I feel like I almost get honey instead of the typical caramel.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
There's
honey.
There's a sweetness. I'm actually saying like sugar,
honey,
like corn pops, but it's honey. I think it's honey. I think you nailed it. Honey.
Honey doesn't have the same sweetness as caramel.
Yeah, I was thinking like sugar smacks. Like I said corn pops. I meant sugar smacks. It was something like honey with sugar.
Thank you.
If you remember your sugar smacks back in the day, that was a honey cereal, tasted cereal.
Smacks.
I'm so old.
I'm gonna go over there and smack you.
You know, luckily they still make Count Chocula and all those good ones.
They also still make smacks.
They do.
Yeah,
they do. The frog's still on there too. I don't know what the hell the frog has to do with sugar smacks, but anyway.
Off subject.
What do any of them have to do with anything? What?
True, like Tony the Tiger.
The leprechaun. Did he ever catch the pot of gold?
Hell no.
We have that at home right now. I have the Lucky Charms with the extra unicorn and a rainbow.
Do you know you can just buy a bag of marshmallows?
Yeah, we did that once, and they're okay. You got to have the crunchy cereal with it.
I know they're garbage, but that's why you mix them with like popcorn.
They're garbage, and that's why they're so good.
Yeah. There's nothing good about it.
That's good, yeah.
The green ones taste like green. No, but you're right. That it's the honey. That's what it was. I was trying to figure out what the
I couldn't figure out what that
was.
sweetness was. Yeah, you nailed it on the honey. I totally agree.
It's actually on the nose. That makes sense now. With
Steve, honestly, thank you for sharing this with us. These are amazing maker's marks that I never would have thought of, or
I would.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of maker's mark in my collection, but that's going to change
You know,
after tonight.
That's actually something. So since we went to that one whiskey university where they were talking about makers, ever since then I've been keeping my eye out for anything maker's mark that might be something that's limited release or something like that. Just because, like, I really liked kind of the history that they had. I liked the one that we tried there. I think we tried 2 that night. I think we tried the 46, and then we tried
46 and
what was the other one? It wasn't the regular one. It was something else. But I liked both of them. And I was like, I've never. So me, at Maker's Mark was always kind of like, yeah, it was like the gimmicky red top. You know, like that's how I always thought about it in my head. And then I found out, no, this is a serious bourbon. Like, this is legit stuff. Yeah. And so since that whiskey university, I've been trying to keep my eye out on for them. Like, usually that's where I stop. Is like one of my stops is like I'll stop at Russell's now. That's now on there because you introduced me to that bottle. But like Jack Daniels is another one. I'll swing by and like just kind of stare at the section to see if I see anything weird or rare. Maker's Mark is one of them. And then, you know, I go over Scotch, see if there's anything interesting there. But
nice.
Yeah. I like my sections really that I go to. Yeah. So thank you very much, though. Like, this is, I'm gonna try and find a 2019, 2023.
I would say if you can find anything from the wood finishing series, grab it.
Yeah. No, I'm going to start looking for these because I always look for. I walk around aimlessly, like on Total Wine or like what you did, just go to a random store. I'm going to start like this will now be on my little mini radar, my subconscious radar.
But this is amazing.
I have a conscious radar, I have a subconscious radar. You know, they both interact with each other. It's crazy.
Yeah. Also, this cellar aged has actually gotten better the longer it's kind of sat here.
Yes, it did. Yeah. No, this cellar age is amazing.
It keeps getting better.
Yeah. I think we're ready for the next phase with a little bit of the limestone.
Steve, like me, is trying to enjoy his.
I'm just trying to.
I know. I know. I get it. You know, we're a little bit over. I apologize. We're at an hour and 4 minutes.
Yeah. Let's get this one going. So, you know, I'm ready for some steakhouse too, and do some flights. You know,
getting into trouble.
Let's not try and get in trouble.
No, you, not me.
No, I don't need to get in trouble.
Okay. Here, I'll start this way and. So funny. Like, I'm gonna get enough for 2. Oh, hey, it actually came out that bottom part.
Okay. TI.
Steve, if you wouldn't mind pouring for me.
All right. Oh wait, did you do your watering?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, we all did. Yeah.
We all did.
We all did, except for you. Perfect.
And once again, I want to give a shout out to my people in Iceland, my 3 listeners out there, and my Amish people. Once again, we are the #1 podcast in the Amish community in Pennsylvania.
Over there, by the way, in Iceland with the.
So I mean, last I checked, the volcano said, "Nah, never mind."
It backed off.
But it just still destroyed a bunch of streets and stuff.
Yeah, I saw the roads.
And like ripped them apart. So it's like,
you know, I wonder if their engineering of their houses and their homes are like designed to handle like earthquakes
handle hot lava?
and hot lava.
no, not the lava. Maybe the earthquakes.
It's they use duct tape.
Well, so you know, so they had it was near Blue Lagoon, right? And I went and visited that location when I was out there.
But there's a place called Blue Lagoon out there.
No, it's awesome, dude. Seriously,
really?
Yeah,
It's a really famous place, right?
Yeah,
I've never heard of that. Steam coming off.
So it's like salt water and like silica, and it's like heated from the like.
Do people take baths in those things or anything like that?
You swim in it. You swim around in it.
Oh, really?
It's awesome. Yeah.
Huh.
But
did you do that?
Yeah.
You swam in the hot springs?
Yeah.
Oh,
it was awesome.
I didn't know that. You never tell me anything about your trip, man.
Yeah, well, I tried talking about it, and you got bored because I wasn't going to strip clubs.
Sounds about right. So you disappointed me completely on that one, but okay, we'll move on from that now. You got to bring that back up, but okay.
Never bring it back up.
Gotta teach this boy.
But yeah, no. My thing is, I was. Have you ever seen Dante speak?
Oh, yeah, I love that movie.
Yeah. I kept thinking about that one scene where they're in the boat cruising through like
Oh,
the lake,
yeah.
and I was like, what if people?
That is awesome.
Because it's heated by the lava.
It's like James Bond fights the volcano.
James Bond takes on Volcano. Volcano wins.
Also
he doesn't lose.
I like that movie. If that's
I
on,
love that
I
movie.
stop it.
Well, I don't know if
Yeah,
you remember,
movie.
it and Volcano came out at the same time.
Yeah.
I always preferred
Yes.
Dante's Peak.
Me too.
over
Dante's
Volcano.
Peak is way better.
Way better. Way
and
better.
controversial, but I prefer Deep Impact over Armageddon.
Me too.
Same.
Me too. Absolutely.
Deep Impact actually feels like it's possible, like it's a plausible like scenario where you're like, oh shit, like we found this thing. All right, we're all gonna probably die. Then try to survive it.
Yeah. Armageddon's like watching a video game. No.
Bruce Willis like go up there sacrificing himself.
You know, and the thing that the
And then Aerosmith kicks on.
yeah, you know, it's like part of the Aerosmith ride at Universal. So wait, I've already dove.
Okay,
in.
sorry.
So,
Yeah, I have to take a
I
sip. I have
dived
to
in
take a
there,
sip.
and I like what I'm getting so far. This is by far my favorite. I am buying a bottle of this. I'm going to find a Steve, despite you not telling me how much I paid for it.
Holy moly, that honey came out way more. Way more. So it's a lot sweeter now. I will say that. It's a heck of a lot sweeter than it was,
So once again, though, I do like this with the water.
but it's good.
So like these two, I like both ways.
Oh, wow.
This one was a one-way thing for me. This is my.
Are you getting that super sweetness too?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is amazing. I've said that 500 times on the show tonight too.
Let's make it 501.
501.
All right. So definitely it's more on the honey now. The pepper's still there, but it's lighter. Just a touch lighter. It's not lighting up the center of my tongue anymore. But that sweetness from the honey flavor is crazy.
That sweetness is actually
It's crazy.
There's a little spice in the back of my tongue,
That's all you get.
but the sweetness is covering my tongue right now. Yeah. Yeah, no, this is very good.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
Steve, thank you so much for sharing this with us, man. This has been quite the
yeah. This is
adventure.
a great adventure. Thanks for having us over.
Yeah, every time you
I love your. If you watch the show, you keep seeing me go looking
Yeah.
back. It's like I'm like at a store,
yeah.
and I'm like, what am I gonna buy?
Speaking of checking out the show, so definitely make sure you check it out on YouTube. We post every week over on YouTube. You'll be able to see our goofy selves, live doing this on the YouTube. Well, not live, I guess.
Well, not live, but
Alive.
it's
You see us alive.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you see how good. You see how good.
But make sure you check it out on YouTube.
and you can
like
see how
and
good looking. You
subscribe.
can see how good looking I am too. I mean, this is the package.
Make sure you check out our Instagram. I guess follow us.
Follow
It's
us,
follow
yeah,
us on
follow,
Instagram,
follow.
right? That way you
Subscribe.
know all of the cool stuff that we're doing, all the whiskeys that we're drinking. We post pictures of them for episodes that are leading up. Also, random adventures that we're on. Sometimes we'll, do
and
quick.
coming soon
quick
will be a
spooks.
TikTok thing if I ever get off my ass.
You're probably not going to. It's
No, I'm terrified.
Yeah.
I'm terrified.
Make sure you check out Fox Cigar. They're always good with us and hooking us up with some good deals on the cigars that
And-
we smoke after episodes.
Great bundles.
Super great bundles and cheap shipping.
Yes, free shipping. Not cheap, free.
Well, $1 amount, $25.
Who buys $1? Who buys under $20?
I would.
Cigars? You, of course, you would. you go to Costco.
I want this
You
cigar.
go
It's
to Costco and don't
$3.50.
eat. You go to Costco and eat samples, and whatever.
I don't eat samples.
Nobody talks to you anymore.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Steve, rest of the night, don't talk to him.
Anyways, everybody, I appreciate you taking the time. Steve, thank you so much for hosting us.
Steve, great night tonight. Thank you once again. Thank you. 100% thank you.
Everybody, enjoy your evening and have a good one.
All right, wait for us next week.
Cheers.
Bye.